Good evening and welcome to Lutheran High School of St. Charles for tonight's volleyball matchup between your Lutheran High School Cougars and the Pioneers of Duchesne High School. I am Doug Coleman, joined up here in the booth by our Director of Sports Technology, Brent Gossett. Brent, how you doing tonight?
I am well. How about you, Doug?
I'm good. I'm excited for this game. It's our first broadcast of the boys volleyball season. We'll bring a couple of these home to you during this exciting springtime here. And I tell you what, nicer weather, rained a little bit, grass is greening, graduation's coming up in 6 weeks or so. It's a fun time.
This is a good way to spend a rainy evening.
There you absolutely.
Come out and watch some volleyball.
Absolutely. And you know, we had two games earlier. We had the C team and the JV action of both Duchesne Pioneers and Lutheran Cougars here earlier on this split court. Now we're about to get going with this varsity contest. We are opposite the scorers table here tonight, so you can see us on the screen, mid-court, if you will, between the two teams here. And we're excited to bring this action to you here. And prior to getting going, Brian, I think we're going to have the starting lineups from our longtime PA announcer, Mr. Jim Clark.
All right.
So we'll go to that and be back with you in a moment, folks.
Good evening, volleyball fans. Welcome to Lutheran High School, St. Charles. For tonight's match between the Pioneers from Duchesne High School and your Lutheran High School Cougars. As members of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, this is a reminder that good sportsmanship is a high school tradition. These teams know and accept the responsibility of being leaders in sportsmanship in their schools. We welcome everyone to Lutheran High and wish both teams good luck in tonight's match. At this time, would everyone please rise, remove your hands for prayer, and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. We pray. Lord God, Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to compete this evening. We thank you for the abilities you have blessed these student athletes with and given them the spirit of competition to play this game of volleyball. Please bless the coaches and officials with wisdom in their handling of the players. Keep everyone safe from injury, and allow fans to demonstrate good sportsmanship, so this day may glorify you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the guest on the scoreboard, the Duchesne Pioneers. Number 4, Nathan Kulma. Number 9, Aaron Wright. Number 11, Tyler Purvis. Number 12, Evan Temple. Number 15, Luke Whitener. Number 25, Dane Taylor. And the libero, number 24, David Roberry. Now the starting line for your Lutheran High School Cougars. A 5'9" sophomore, number 12, Hugo. A 6' junior, number 22, Will Slee. A 6'2" junior, number 23, Lucas Reed. A 6'1" senior, number 27, Brett Bolt. A 6'1" senior, number 30, John
Well, there we go, folks. There's those starting lineups here. First for your Lutheran High School Cougars and also for the visiting Pioneers of Duchesne. You're going to have to bear with us, folks, up here. Our roster that we have from Duchesne does not match our numbers, so there's going to be a time where we say a name and they're simply not going to match the numbers. And, again, you're reminded to text us up here in the booth with those corrections at 314-497-3014. And let's get ready for some volleyball, Brent.
I'm ready.
Absolutely. Kind of exciting here. Love an opportunity. You know, we do a lot of basketball games. We do a lot of football games. We do soccer. We do baseball. We do softball. We do every sport here. This is our first boys volleyball game of the year after doing a couple girls volleyball games earlier in the school year, Brent.
Yeah, what was the last time we did boys volleyball? Was last season, last year?
Yeah, I think it was senior night last year. So kind of fun. I mean,
that was a good time.
Absolutely. I remember the word boom shakalaka on some of these hits, you know.
I think NSYNC and Backstreet Boys came up a few times too. Absolutely.
Oh, and Rhett Holt looks like he's about to put one down over the net, but it falls aimlessly down there, and Duchesne picks up a point.
Well, hopefully they'll get rid of these jitters of being on the claw for the first time this year.
Right? Well, and I'll tell you, we don't have number 12's name, but he's got a couple good couple rifle serves there, Brent.
Yeah, dropping them right over the net. Those are tough to return. There we go. Get it
Will
over.
Schlee over, and Rhett Holt bumps it over. Block attempt. That's going out.
That's out.
That's long. So the Cougars will be able to pick a point there to cut into this 2-0 Pioneer lead. 2-1 now, and Rhett Holt's going to be back to serve, Brent.
So this is Raleigh scoring, correct, Doug?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there's a point on every serve.
Mm-hmm. Playing best of 5 here, so we'll play 5 sets tonight. Hopefully hopefully the Lutheran team can win in 3. Go home early, huh?
That'd be good. Not that I want to get out of here,
no.
But it'd be good for the Cougars, get that win.
Absolutely. Looks like that one went out, but it looked like it got blocked off a Cougar, but officials did not see that. Ball's going to go back over to the Cougars on that hit out of bounds.
So I guess the ceiling is not a dead ball.
Ceiling is not a dead ball, provided it hits on your side. Ooh, I'll tell you what.
That was really nice.
Ian Sanford got up high on that one, Brent. That's a good vertical.
That was a 32-inch vertical.
It was high.
I think his feet were at the bottom of the net.
Yeah, darn right. They're close.
I remember when I could jump like that.
You do?
No.
Okay. Well, Pioneers having a little trouble on that serve receive. Lucas Reed with the night. Lucas Reed. Oh, Ian comes out of there, and Rhett's able to just bump it over there on a nice save.
So we had a good opportunity for a set and a spike on that one, but we passed it up.
Josh O gets it over the net. Good rally we got going here, Brent. Oh, man. And I'll tell you what, he just brought the thunder on that one. Nice hit.
Just a little bit outside, though, I think, right?
Yep, just a little wide there. But
got the timing. Got the timing on that spike. We're going to see more of that.
I hope we do, because Ian really brought down the thunder on that one. Score stands now knotted up at 3 in this first set. Good serve receive from Will Schlee. Another one to Ian. That one's going to be
nice.
in.
Right in the corner.
Boy, coffin corner, right?
Man, you could not place that any better.
You know, and I like how he didn't rear back and just let the ball have it on that one. He was able to just kind of let up a little bit and place it perfectly.
Yeah, put a little finesse on it.
Yeah.
It's like watching Federer out on the court, right?
Right. Matthew Richter gets it over. Pioneers into the net, and that's going to be a point for the Cougars.
I had to use Federer, by the way, because I couldn't think of the volleyball players' names.
Karch Karai.
There you go. That's right.
Karch Karai. I tell you what, I love watching that Olympic volleyball. Karch Karai. Kent Steffes, I believe the name was. Somebody can fact check me on that, but I think that's what it was. Boy, I tell you what, Pioneers are having a hard time getting the ball over the net here. They got nice sets, and just on their hits are just a little short on the hits, Brent.
Yeah, that first couple of serves they had, seemed to have lost that momentum.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Richter again gets it over. Nice
serve. Nice dig. 2 digs.
Yeah,
both
excellent.
sides.
Cougars will be set up to get a point here.
Oh.
I like this volley, Brent.
Yeah, me too.
Oh!
Ian Sanford just looked like he just hung in the air.
Yeah, boy, just out of bounds there, right? Nice. Or did that go inbounds?
Looks like they're giving it back to us. So
yeah, the ball went out
inbounds.
Ball went out into the lobby out there, so take a minute to track that one down.
It's out in the trophy case. Because that's a winner.
That's a winner, absolutely. Well, then, hey, you can spot things better than I can. I have a little trouble spotting it, right, with this official right in front of us.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I was going to say. Is that new this year? I don't believe that we had them facing this direction last year.
We did not. We did not. So I think when we put up this new net system here, donated by our friend Melissa Jones, one of our women's volleyball coaches, worker over at New American. So thank you very much for that. It kind of, when you put this up, it allows us to kind of reconfigure the way the gym is here, Brent, as we have a good volley going.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Nice dig.
This is a great one here.
Oh,
boy. What a nice volley back and forth there, Brent, between these Pioneers and the Cougars. That was exciting.
That was good. Just a little bit out of his reach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, back to this, the system coming down from the ceiling here. I think it, when it was installed, kind of put up a little bit differently here, and the intent's going to be to have the officials stand on the other side, but nevertheless, we had to kind of adjust.
Yeah. So this comes down from the ceiling like the basketball goals.
That is correct. Mm-hmm. That is correct.
So it's much easier to set up and take down.
Yep, real easy. Looks like the Cougars kind of stepped over the line there, Brent. Boy,
those are tough to handle like that.
A couple of nice plays back-to-back for the Pioneers to cut into this lead. They were down 7-3, and all of a sudden it's 7-6 in the middle of this first set. And wish we could tell you what number 24's name was, but he had a couple of nice serves there, but the roster does not have a 24 for our roster.
So he's number 24
He's
today.
number 24. Ian Sanford back to serve. Jump serve.
Oh, that's a little long.
Just a bit outside.
He had some Serena Williams on that one.
He did.
That thing had some smoke behind it.
I do love that commercial with her and Wonder Woman.
Right.
Folks, bear with us because we're just having a conversation up here watching some good volleyball, and there will be a time where we might say something you like kind of scratch your head on, but we're having a good time as we do this.
That's what it's all about, right?
Absolutely.
And for Lutheran High, number 29.
Like number 29, Nick Stevens is going to check in for Lutheran High and checking in for Lucas Reed. Josh O back to serve. One gingerly over the net.
Oh.
Boy, that was great touch.
That was a nice little dink there.
I show number 25 is Evan Temple, but if that's wrong, please correct us. But Evan Temple, if that is Evan Temple.
Yeah, if we're getting that wrong or some of the players' numbers, you can text us at 314-497-3014.
Good bump over by Will Schlee. Cougars are now getting defensive position.
Oh, nice dig.
Boy.
Oh,
Nick Stevens with a tremendous dig.
That was amazing.
That was awesome. Can we see a replay of that one?
Oh, shoot. I'm so excited in this game, I'm forgetting to hit the replay button.
Forgetting the replay. We're going to bring you replays,
Holy
folks,
smokes.
as those things do happen.
What is going on with me here?
And Will Schlee's going to be back to serve again. We're going to have another sub. Lucas Reed will come back in for Nick Stevens after Nick Stevens made a tremendous dig, Brent. Went all in for that one last
I wish
rally.
I had the replay on that one. I would like to have seen that myself.
That was awesome. We're going to go back to Rhett Holt here. Just gets it over, and that's going to be a point for the Cougars. In between this first game and second game here, Brent, we're going to have an interview with Ben Versman. Ben Versman's going to come up a little bit and talk about our Play for Parker game we're going to have here coming up in May and kind of what that means for Lutheran High School and specifically for our boys volleyball program.
A nice shot by Duchesne there.
That was a nice one. You know, it seems like both teams are getting these dink dunks right over the top of the net.
Yeah.
You know, both teams are ready for this bringing of the thunder, and they're simply not. And these dink and dunks are kind of what's scoring the points for both teams.
Yeah, some teams want to play that power game all the time, but you switch it up, it gets hard to defend.
Mm-hmm. And maybe that's why they're not hitting the ball so hard there. It looks like Evan Temple tried to rear back, and he's just a bit long.
That was set up nicely, though. Nice bump and set.
Will Schlee back to serve. Back over to Rhett. There you go. Just another little poke over the net. Lucas Reed. It's going to be a lift.
Lift.
Yep,
yeah,
definitely a lift.
That's tough.
That was a tough call.
I mean, you're
there,
right in between. Am I going to set or am I going to send it over? And I think at the last minute he realized it was the third hit and had to go over.
Yep. Ooh, that one's going to be. Oh, they called that in, huh?
Wow.
I think that was out, but
I think
couldn't quite tell.
I think the flag went down because he was trying to get out of the way of the ball.
Didn't want to get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, no
but,
doubt.
I'm not the one officiating, so.
Survey number 25, Dane Gaither.
Melvin has to do that.
Here we go, Rhett hold up again. Oh, and that one he brought it there.
Just a little bit long.
Yeah. Number 9, apologize, we do not have the name there, just able to get out of the way. Otherwise, he'd have taken that one right in the chest.
Wow,
Matthew Richter.
Wow. That was a great serve.
Yeah, it really was. And then number 9 for Duchesne just got caught sleeping in the back row.
Was falling right in our dead spot,
right?
and we just happened to get up there and make that dig. That was nice.
Well, UO now will be back for the serve.
Ooh.
Boy, I'll tell you what, number 9 there made a good move on that one.
He wanted to hit it.
Yep.
Sure did.
Pioneer fans lucky he did not. Oh, how did Red Holt get that one?
Oh, and it was in. Oh, they called it a lift. Called it a lift.
Okay. Now, I clearly don't know what a lift is because I don't think that was a lift.
Didn't sound like it to me.
Seems like he did just hit it.
I heard him smack the ball.
Yep. Ian. Boy, got blocked, but that was a nice effort there by Ian Sanford.
Yes, it was.
Oh. Cougars got caught sleeping there just like the Pioneers did.
That's tough in that no man's land.
Yep.
Both guys looking at each other, trying to figure out who's going to get it.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Pioneers have been clawing their way back into this with the Cougars having a lead pretty much the whole match after Pioneers reeled off the first couple of points, Brent.
Yeah, nobody's really taking control of this.
Well, you know, interesting coming into this game, I mean, both teams, the Pioneers actually have lost their last 6 in a row. They started the season with a win in a barn burner against Hazelwood West, winning in 3, 25-23, 26-24, 27-25, and have gone on to lose their next 6, Brent, against Zumwalt South, DeBerg, against us in 3 over at their place, Zumwalt East, St. Mary's, and St. Dominic. So now we are back playing them for the second time this season. Two teams played earlier on the 29th of March. Lutheran High 1 and 4, 25-12, 25-19, 25-21, and then finally 25-20. So
that sounds like a tough schedule Duchesne's been playing.
Yeah, no kidding.
That one just a little bit long.
Cougars, meanwhile, came into this game with a record of 3-6-1 with wins against Borgia, Duchesne, which I referenced earlier, and Lutheran South, and losses to Whitfield, St. Dominic, Seckman, Pattonville, and Chaminade, and SLU earlier in the season. You know, SLU is interesting. I was talking with their athletic director earlier. They have won 100 matches in a row.
Wow.
I mean, it's like approaching like some sort of record, not just in the state of Missouri, but overall, nationalized.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's incredible.
That's a lot of winning.
And I believe that record is a regular season match. I don't think that applies to postseason, but nevertheless, that's just an incredible
that's
number of wins.
That's what was that football team in California? De La Salle.
Had
a run like that.
Yep. When you're talking about not having a loss for a decade, let alone a season,
that's incredible.
In any sport, it's awesome. Well, now
just to have a no-loss season is incredible.
Absolutely.
Much less that many.
Pioneers have taken the lead and then unfortunately served the ball into the net there. Looks like number 13. Again, we apologize. We do not have that number on our roster. Served the ball into the net to bring this game even at 17-17 in the first set. Matthew Richter, nice one over the net. There's another little tip, Brent.
Yep. Oh, that was a nice set. And
nice short set to Josh O.
Wow.
And he's able to hammer that one down.
The timing was perfect on that.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I think if he would have set that higher, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, because
they would have had time to get there to block.
Yeah, I think Duchesne was not ready for that quick set. Richter's got such a smooth stroke back there as on his serves, Brent.
I like the placement, too.
Another one back-to-back. This one from, I believe, was that Will Schlee,
I
number
believe
22?
That's right. Yep, Will Schlee.
Nice shot down the line there. Cougars now open up a 2-point lead as we get near the end of this first set. Hope they can hang on to it and take this first set home. Ooh, Rhett Holt. I tell you what, Rhett did a nice job getting his hands up there to return that at first, and then just couldn't quite get underneath.
Just a little bit off balance.
Back to serve, Dave Roberry.
I thought I heard him say Roberry. Was that right?
Did he say Roberry?
I believe he did.
Okay. So David Roberry, number 24. Okay, so Roberry records a point. Tie this match up at 19-19, or this game up, rather. Beginning of the first set.
Ooh, come on, get that back.
Boy, that was great.
Nice
recovery. My goodness.
Oh, man.
I don't think Duchesne, they thought we didn't have a prayer getting that one over, and that one started and ended with Ian Sanford making a great play defensively.
That was just all hustle right there.
Yep. That was tremendous. In fact, I think I was just about putting a point up for Duchesne there.
Yeah.
And that was going to be in.
That's in right there where you want it.
Look at Jack Hagan getting up on the bench there. He loves it.
Yeah, you got to love Hags.
Absolutely, you do. State champion of our football team here, Jack Hagan.
He's the one guy that always rooted for a teammate no matter what.
Yep, good leader, excellent leader.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, Ian dropped that first one, and that one there just went right into the net. Cougars still lead this set 21-20, Brent.
We could have used that last score, right?
Ooh. Yeah, I really could have.
Here we go. That's going to be a...
Oh! What a great rally.
Man, I would have bet you that was going to be a kill. But here we go.
Now we're going to have in the net. It looks like number 25, Evan Temple for the Pioneers, got in the net. Boy, that's unfortunate because that was awesome.
That's a heartbreaker there.
That was awesome.
He was in position.
It's like Nick Stevens is going to check back in for the Cougars.
Nick Stevens in for the Cougars.
I love Stevens' shoes over there. I can't quite tell what color those are.
Is that not a
peach?
Yeah, maybe a peach. I wouldn't call it pink, but I wouldn't
not
call
orange.
I wouldn't call it orange.
Yeah. Love them. Looks like we're going to call a timeout here. Looks like Coach Verse wants a timeout. And if we go to timeout, Brent, do we have a couple of replays to be able to show the fans at home?
Not really.
Okay. Do we have a commercial?
We might have one of those. Let me see what I can come
Absolutely.
up with.
Absolutely. They don't call him the best director of sports technology.
I had a grade 3 AC separation in my right shoulder. That's the first ever season-ending injury I had.
It's
tore my shoulder, my labrum, had a few anchors put in, and my rotator cuff was pretty much gone.
Defensive is the position that I like playing, so there's a lot of slide tackling and elbows being thrown.
I am still actively playing tennis without braces on my knees.
This time last year, I couldn't do what I'm doing. I'm doing everything now that I can since the surgery. I'm just really glad I did it.
Physical therapy is usually the thing you're told to do after medication, x-rays, or even surgery. But what if the best way to fix your aches and pains is to start where you normally finish? At Athletico, our therapists, the same ones who work with world-class athletes and professional dancers, can transform your pain before it progresses to something worse. Because the sooner you start with physical therapy, the sooner you can start changing everything. And it all starts here with no prescription needed at Athletico. Schedule your free assessment today.
P4P. Help us out. What's that mean?
It stands for Play for Parker. Parker Dwyer is one of our teammates who unfortunately has not been able to play at all this season. He's been suffering multiple different illnesses, and he actually hasn't even been to school all year.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, you and your friends kind of had a fun opportunity to get together with him during the fall to watch football. Tell us more about that, too.
Yeah, so Parker, they had NFL Red Zone, so we would just go over to his house every Sunday from like 12 to 4 and just watch football all day, every Sunday.
And you guys had a fancy football league going too? Nice.
I think he actually won.
He did. Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's fun. So, earlier we had a freshman and JV match. Tell us a little about those.
I didn't really get to see the freshman match because they were at the same time, but I think they won pretty handily.
They did.
JV, we won in 3 sets. The second set we lost. We definitely could have played a little better, but, sometimes you just have those off games. But
you do.
We were able to bounce back in the third set and win pretty handily, so it was a fun game.
Well, speaking of off games, going back to the fall here, you were part of that state championship soccer team. You probably didn't really have many of those off games, did you?
No. We had a couple in the beginning of the season, but towards the end, I think we won maybe like 14 or so in a row.
Yep. Kind of meshed as you kind of went down that season, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we kind of found our rhythm.
Well, tell us, what's that been like? You come off a state championship the fall, and now you come in a lot. And I see a couple of those soccer players are on this volleyball team. What's that been like?
It's fun. Coach actually gives us a lot of grief because all of us soccer guys, our natural instinct is to use our feet. So a lot of times in practice, we'll all be using our feet. She's made us run a couple laps sometimes because of that.
Well, and you have a special relationship with that head varsity coach too, don't you?
Yeah. She's my aunt.
She is your aunt.
That's fun.
She is your aunt. Well, boy, thank you so much, Ben, for joining us up here, and we'll keep Parker in our prayers, and we're looking forward to bringing that Play for Parker game coming up in May, correct?
Yep. And T-shirt sales are still open. They're open through tomorrow at 12. I think we've already sold about 380 shirts.
That's awesome.
So if you haven't bought one yet, you still got time until tomorrow at 12.
Well, Brent and I have ours, so we are ready to broadcast that game to you, and we'll be back at you. So, again, thanks, Ben, for joining us up in the booth tonight. Let's see if the Cougars can pull out these next 3 matches.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
You bet.
I think Preston's going to come over.
He's going to come over when?
In between the second and third set.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. And we're back, folks. So thanks to Ben Versman for joining us up here in the Claw broadcast booth. And I'm Doug Coleman back with Brent Gossett here for set number 2. Brent?
Yeah, I thought Ben did very well up here. He may be a voice of the Claw in the future.
I think that is a strong possibility, absolutely. But, boy, that'll be a fun experience, talking about, Parker Dwyer and, just what he means to not only the boys volleyball team, but just the Lutheran High community and everything that he and his family have gone through. Keep him in our prayers, and definitely hopefully he can make it when we do play our Play for Parker game here later in May, Brent.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Never want to hear about a young man going through health problems this young in life.
No, and that game will be coming up for fans here on May 2nd. May 2nd will be that Play for Parker game. Well, and coming up on the Claw here, Brent, we got a couple more games of our spring sports here coming up next week. On Tuesday, we'll be outside, provided it's nice weather, when our boys varsity baseball team takes on AAA rival Christian High School at 4:15. Likewise, the next day on Wednesday, April 20th, our girls soccer team will be hosting DeBerg. And the beauty on that, Brent, I'm excited to announce and say that we will have some student broadcasters for that. Some more members of that state championship soccer team will be up in the booth joining us and, frankly, doing the game. We're just going to be the eye candy. We're going to let the kids be the ones who are talking.
That's good. Because you remember what happened last time we did a soccer game.
Yeah, it was a train wreck. But folks, we have fun.
Never let 2 football coaches announce a soccer game.
Bad idea. Boy, and early in this this set here, Brent, it's 3-3. Cougars knotted up with the Pioneers. Pioneers took that first game here.
I think the Pioneers have started to find their stride a little bit here. We're going to have to do something to kind of get them off their game, I think.
Nice play by Rhett Holt. Pioneers able to rally, get it over. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's tough.
Boy, and I tell you what.
There's really nothing Josh could have done on that one. I mean, it just came right at his face.
Yeah. Boy, and this has been interesting here, Brent. I mean, these two, the Cougars have coming off, Pioneers coming into this with a 1-6 record, and they're kind of outplaying the Cougars in some facets. Yeah.
They're hungry. They want to win. Sometimes you look at those records and you can take an opponent for granted, and at the end of the day, you still have to play the games, right?
Yep.
They don't win and loss on paper.
No. Well, I'll tell you what, watching Josh Osborne there when he gets up for that ball, he just simply hangs in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, both he and Ian Sanford just have an ability to just get up super high and just kind of hang in the air to let the ball come down to them. Great athleticism. Oh, that's a lift, not called.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yep. There
right
you
down
go.
the line.
Well,
wow.
So you referenced it earlier, Brent. Ian Sanford had been hitting towards the middle or the little dinks, and that time he went down the line, and they'd been trying to block the line.
Yeah. This time it looked like they had opened up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They were on the inside.
Cougars now trail this in this set, 4-5.
And
That's another lift.
We'll have to say that kill had some pepper behind it too.
It really did.
That ball was hit.
Well, and that's about the third time that number 12. Again, apologize, we don't have a name up here for the Pioneers has been called for that lift. So keep an eye on that because it was one we thought earlier could have been called as well. Good serve receive. Oh, and I tell you what, that's just when you're playing a 5-1 here, which I believe we are, not playing a 6-2. So just with that one setter, UO has a lot of ground to make up to get over.
True.
Yeah,
sure does.
Good serve receive from Matt Richter. Oh,
nice recovery.
Incredible.
Wow.
Oh, that was incredible by number 15.
Wow.
Boy, Luke Leitner. Boy,
that was amazing play there.
That's a highlight reel-like play right there. I would like to look that one on Huddle here later tonight.
Yeah, because you won't be able to see the replay here because I didn't push the button.
You didn't push the button in time.
I'm in the button sitting right here in front of me, too.
It's not like it's far away from you. You realize it's 4 inches in front of you.
I'm a spectator here. What can I say?
Looks like number 17, Kirk Hendricks, checks in for the Cougars.
I can appreciate good play, and I'm getting into it here. So forgive the lack of replays.
That's all right. Another unforced error here, which is simply we just cannot have if we want to make ground up and win this set, Brent.
That's right. You can't get one and give one back.
Just like they did, though, too. So number 15, Luke Leitner, after making a tremendous play earlier on the one we didn't capture and get a replay of.
Yeah, that's right. We did not. I mean, I did not.
Yeah. Will Schlee getting ready there.
Ooh. Wow. I guess they're calling in the net on that one?
Yeah, exactly. Just a
I couldn't really see because the official was
He's in your way?
Kind of in my line of sight here.
Now we have we said number 9, Nathan Colma here. Is that the right number? And he's been a good player here for these Pioneers. Made a few nice plays. Boy, that was a nice one. Good job by Rhett Hull bringing that thunder.
We might actually have a replay for that one.
Absolutely.
We'll see in a minute.
Good. Well, we were talking about athletico-physical therapy, and I do see our athletic trainer over there, Mark Daniels, has just entered the gym after being out in the soccer game with our girls' soccer team playing Fort Zumwalt Lions earlier today. Boy, Cougars got caught sleeping on that one.
So how did our soccer team do today?
I do not know. I do not know, yeah. We got a pretty good soccer team, so a lot of talent over there. Folks, we're going to take a quick break here. Cougars are trailing in this second set, 8-9. We'll have.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine, how much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call Car Shield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed. Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine, how much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call Car Shield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
So thank you very much again to Car Shield, one of our silver sponsors here at Lutheran High School. That is owned by Ricky and Lynn Bertel, another great family at Lutheran High School here. We appreciate your support and helping us bring these broadcasts to you. Will Schlee back to serve. Cougars have a 4-point lead here in set 2, possibly 5-point. No. Pioneers able to rally that one, get back over. Set to Rhett Holt. Oh! And it looks like number 25, I mean, it would have been a point anyways for the Cougars, but number 25, Dane Gaither, was in the net. So now the Cougars have a 5-point lead here, Brent. Serving 21-16. Oh, out of bounds on the jump serve, just out of bounds. I think Coach Versman thought that might be in for Will Schlee, but he's just a bit wide, or just a bit long, rather.
Aaron Wright back to serve.
So now we have Nathan Colma back to serve, who's again, I've probably been the MVP for the Pioneers this set as well. Nice dig by Colma. Gaither gets it over. Richter is set. There. Ooh, just a little dink right over, and he can't believe it. He can't believe it.
Man. All right, we got to get this point now.
We really do.
Let's stop messing around.
Cougars had that 5-point lead, and then with that jump serve just a bit out, Coleman's back to serve again. Nice play by the Cougars by UO. Gaither gets it across. Oh, with the serve to Rhett Holt. Oh.
Set was a little deep.
Yep. Rhett Holt couldn't quite get to that one.
I think if O had a chance at that one back, I think he would take that opportunity.
I agreed. When you got to wonder, you go back here, Cougars led this one by 21-16. All of a sudden, Pioneers have reeled off 3 straight points, Brent.
Here we go. This is the one right there.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Pioneers have now reeled off 4 straight points, Brent, to cut into that Cougar 5-point lead here as this second set.
I think our second line expected that ball to be blocked.
Yeah, I think so.
They really kind of seemed to relax a little bit and just couldn't recover when that ball didn't get blocked.
Coleman now with another nice serve over to Rhett Holt. Dink-a-dunk over the top, Matthew Richter. Rhett Holt, nice
there
one.
We go.
Rhett
Nice.
Holt.
Okay, settle down now, boys. Let's put this away.
Stop that 4-point run of the Pioneers here. Cougars now 3 points away from evening this best-of-5 match here tonight at 1 set apiece.
I think we got a break there. I think that was going to go out.
Now, we're going to get another lift call, and I tell you what, that's about the 5th or 6th lift call there on number 12, Brent.
Yeah, he when he does his set, he takes the ball so deep.
Mm-hmm. This will be a tough one for the Pioneers. Oh boy, see that's a miscommunication. That's tough right there. Now you see Matthew Richter and UO talking about that, saying, "Oh nuts, guys, my fault." They're each telling each other. So Cougars still lead this one, 23-21. End of this second set here. Oh boy.
I'm not sure that they were all on the same page there.
I think that was just another miscommunication. Again, back-to-back plays, miscommunication by the Cougars.
Looked like Rhett thought it was going to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Because he expected Ian to be following up behind him.
Mm-hmm. All right, use this, Cougars. Nice set. Oh, boy, and we're going to get a point over for the Pioneers. For a double hit there. I did not see that one, Brent.
I didn't either.
Right behind the official here on this side. Dane Gaither gets it over. Red Holt. Oh, boy, nice behind the back.
That was amazing.
That was incredible. Oh, boy. Rough right there for number 15, Luke Leitner for the Pioneers. Hits it right up into this low ceiling. You know, when we were building this gym, I thought to myself, why don't we increase the height of this ceiling? And it was interesting. For every inch we wanted to increase it, it was almost $200,000 because you're talking that much concrete around the entire facility. It's incredible. I had no idea.
And isn't there a labor cost the higher you go to?
Yep, absolutely. So you're talking, you know, we got it as high as we needed to be for a basketball, volleyball games, but being 28 feet right now, you love it. It was, 35 or something like that. So Cougars take that second game, 25-23, and we're going to be joined up in the booth here again. So as Preston makes his way over here, we're going to have a little quick chat with Preston. Well, Preston, thanks for joining us up here in the booth.
Great to have you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, we were talking with Ben Versman a little bit earlier about what this P4P means on the side of the jerseys, and talk a little bit more about that, Preston.
So yeah, the P4P stands for Play for Parker. So as some of you may know, he's battling just an illness right now that doctors are struggling to find what's wrong with him. So we're just playing the season for him and hope he gets better.
Absolutely. And coming up here in May, I believe on May 2nd, we have another opportunity to have the Claw at a broadcast. Tell us a little bit more about that Play for Parker game on May 2nd.
Yeah, so May 2nd will be dedicated to Parker. So everyone come out and I think shirts, maybe final sales tomorrow, I think. So buy some shirts and pack the gym for that game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm excited for that, for an opportunity, and I'm hoping that Parker is able to make that contest.
Yep.
Because he has, I've seen him a couple of times at Lutheran High, but it's been for, he was up here at the district championship soccer match when we played Borgia with our boys team en route to their state championship, but he has, it's been tough for him to get up here.
Yep, I think they're trying to get him to come out and, just day by day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tell us about earlier. So earlier the JV team had a match, and that match went well for the Cougars, yeah?
Yep, we won the first set, struggled the second one, but we went to 3 sets and won. So
came back and won that game, absolutely. Yep. And it's been a good spring for the volleyball team. A lot of kids out for volleyball. We have 3 teams this year. How many are on each team there, Preston?
I think freshman C team has like 8 or 9 maybe, and then probably the same for JV, and then probably, they're probably all even, 9 or 10.
Absolutely.
So.
And been a good experience so far this year. You have a dad on the coaching staff. Tell us what that's like.
It's fun. Yeah, it's it's odd. It's weird getting coached by your father, but
what do you call him? Dad or coach?
Dad.
No, it's always coach, right, Preston? Yeah, we'll have to talk about that one there. No, love having Andy Wiggins and.
Yep.
He and your mom and their support of Lutheran High School. It's fun to have a dad on the sideline there, but it can also be challenging, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, Preston, we really appreciate you joining us up here in the booth.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Let's see if the Cougars can now claw their way back into this, and it's tied 1-1 here now, and we'll head to a third set. Thanks again, Preston.
Thank you.
Bring him on over here. Well, folks, once again, we are having some technical difficulties with our camera. We're going to have it on here in about the next minute, but bear with us. Cougars are leading this game 3-0, rather leading this set on this third set. This match tied at 1, and coming up here in this third set, we're also going to have some guest announcers here. We're going to have Preston Wiggins and Ben Versman are going to be joining us momentarily, so bear with us as we get this film up and running. Looks like the camera's just going back on right now, so we'll be back with you shortly, and we're going to be live once again.
Hi, I'm Preston Wiggins.
Hi, welcome back. I am Ben Versman.
So we got the score here is Lutheran Cougars 5 and Duchesne Pioneers 1. So looks like Duchesne's going to serve number 13, I think.
Well, there's nothing happening. All right, Duchesne with the serve, Will with the pass. Josh sends the ball over deep. Duchesne with the set. Will with the nice save. Ian with the hit in the net.
Okay, so in the net, so now Duchesne gets a point. There's still 13 still serving, 5-2 now. Nice serve by 13. You with the set. Ian.
In.
Calls it in.
I don't know about that call.
From here it looked kind of out. But Cougars add another point.
Wait, I guess
now.
that was our point. So
Yeah.
I guess I do like that call then.
Number 4, Matthew Richter, the libero. You with the set, Josh. Duchesne returns it. I think we got a net call on the Cougars.
Oh, they called a double.
Oh, double?
Who was that on? Was that on you on the set?
Yeah, it might have been a set call for the double.
Duchesne, number 24, back to serve. Ian with the pass. Send up the middle. Josh with a nice dink right in the middle. Nobody there to cover.
Juked out the defensive Duchesne.
Cougars up 7-3. Ian Sanford back to serve. Wow.
Nice serve.
Ian really has a nice jump serve when he can get going there like he did just now.
Jack Hagan hyping up the bench for us after the ace by Ian. Ian back to serve after the ace.
What a
nice serve. They could. Oh, wait. Nice recovery, but they cannot finish it. Another point added for the Cougars. A little run here, 9-3.
Oh, just outside. Yeah?
Can't hear anything. Talk.
15 to serve. Nice
Will
hit
Schlee with
Schlee.
the slam.
Nice hit. Duchesne was not ready for that.
Cougars up 10-4 now. Let's see who's back to serve now.
I think it's Josh. Yep.
Josh.
Josh Osborne, number 30. Up to serve, 10-4. 10-4 Cougars.
And for the Cougars, number 17, Kirk Kendall.
See, we got a sub, Kirk for Lucas.
Josh with the serve, Duchesne with the hit.
Out.
It is out.
Lutheran High point.
11-4, I think now. Yep, 11-4, Lutheran High.
Watch what Josh does with his serve. You know, he's got like a little kind of awkward float overhand that always kind of tries to seem to catch the defense off guard.
Yep, Duchesne with the hit.
They call it tip.
Oh, they got a tip on that.
Hit went out, but they called a tip.
So it is Duchesne's
on Josh Osborne.
And number 4, Nathan Cole. Right back to serve.
Number 9 for Duchesne up to serve.
Floater to Kirk. You sets it up for Will.
Nice hit
with
by
a nice
Will.
slam right into the middle.
That's another point, and it is now 12-5 Lutheran High. And Lucas comes back in for Kirk in the front row.
Will does a real good job of finding that hole in the middle of the court there where there never seems to be a defender. Now he goes back to serve. Nice float serve.
Oh, that's a double.
Duchesne called for a double.
Oh, it's a lift, actually.
And a lift at the same time. Cougars up 13-5 now.
Wilshley back to serve. Goes to the jump serve.
Off the net.
Off the net. Goes over.
Nice save by Duchesne.
Oh.
Missed set.
That's a nice hit, but that was way out. Cougars go on a little run here, now up 14-5 in the third set, tied at 1. Nice pass by Duchesne, but they could not finish.
Duchesne's going to call a timeout.
Timeout Duchesne.
Cougars up 15-5.
Cougars on a little run here.
What do you think of the Cougars' play so far this set? Because you know they lost the first set in, what was it, 31-29, something like that? And then they bounced back in that second one. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, they're definitely doing well this set. First set was back and forth. They just couldn't finish that one. Second one, they bounced back and won that one. And look, they're keeping up the momentum, 15-5. So they need to finish this one and go on to the next one and finish this match out.
They're serving and hitting really well this game, which seems to be the key factor for them and the reason they're up 15-5 this set. See if they can keep that going for the rest of this set and win out.
Looks like we about to come out of this timeout. 27 seconds left in the timeout. Both teams getting ready. Let's see if the Cougars can keep up this momentum here and finish out this set. Wilshley will continue to serve for the Cougars, up 15-5. Another jump serve.
Oh, goes for the jump serve and
could not get that one.
He tried his best. He got 3 in a row. That's pretty good. He went for a little extra and didn't quite work out this time.
Yep, like our coaches say, if we get like a couple 3 in, or we can go for the jump serves, but you know that time it didn't go in. But then we just come back with another point. There's a missed serve by Duchesne. So
trade points there on missed serves. 16-6 now. UO back to serve. Nice serve. Duchesne with the pass. And a double, I believe, is called
double on Duchesne.
On the missed set. Yep, double.
Score is now 17-6 Cougars. U is still serving here. Nice float. Duchesne receives it. Little hit.
Oh, there's a block there. I couldn't really see by the ref, but it looked like it was Rhett Holt with the block there that gave the Cougars the point.
And they had another one on, another little run here going for the Cougars, up 18-6 in the third set.
Watch you serve here. He throws the ball really high and doesn't really do any much of a jump like the others that throw the ball high. Oh, nice.
Nice corner.
He changed it up there, and it was a nice serve.
On the corner. They could not finish the hit.
They were not able to return it. No, they weren't. Cougars up 19-6 now. Jump serve by you.
Nice placement.
This pass. Free ball going over. Ian with the set. Quick middle to Rhett Holt with a dink.
Oh, nice
defense by Duchesne, but did not help them out as they hit the ball into the net. Cougars up 20-6 now. See if they can close this one out here.
Yeah, lack of communication on that one by Duchesne, but they were all diving for the ball. So I mean, great effort though by Duchesne.
Another great serve, just out.
Duchesne will serve on this one after the missed set, or serve by you.
That was a nice little run there for the Cougars. See if they can get the serve back. Nice pass by Will.
A little tight on the net.
Oh.
Yep, a little tight on the net. Duchesne will get that point as the Cougars cannot get the ball over. Duchesne, nice serve. Will with a great pass. You to Matthew. Close, but the line judge called it out. So
Duchesne seems to be spot serving Will there in the back row, but he seems to be doing a nice job of getting them up. See if they change their approach here on this next serve. Nope, they went back to him again and again with a nice pass.
Oh, that's...
And you called for the double there.
Another double. So Duchesne's coming on a little run here. Only down by 10, 20-10 now.
Nice return by Ian.
Oh.
And a nice hit by Ian to the defender that was not really ready for it. Cougars get the point back now, 21-10, I believe. Yep, 21-10. Rhett Holt back to serve.
The serve. Oh. Nice recovery by
Okay, so
Duchesne.
just getting it over there. And
nice hit by
Duchesne.
By number 11, Tyler Purvis. I think the score is 21-11 unless they...
Yep. Oh. Number 13 for Duchesne back to serve, down 21-11 to the Lutheran High Cougars. Serves it out, gives us the point right back. You know, Duchesne keeps getting the ball back, but every time they serve it out and then give us the ball right back.
Yep, here is the libero, Matthew Richter, to serve, as we are 3 points away from winning the set.
Nice little serve to the back row. Sets up for a hit and is out. Lutheran High point. 23-11 now.
Let's see if Lutheran High can close out this set and go up to 2-1 and keep this momentum. Nice little short serve. Duchesne with the return. You going for a
back row.
Miss hit by Rhett Holt, but
he's usually very good on those, and every now and then he will have a little mess up like he did there. Number 24 back to serve for Duchesne. Matthew with the nice pass.
Josh with the
Josh with the nice spot there.
Nice placements.
Cougars up 24-12 now. Jacob Hughes back to serve. Nice deep serve. Oh, just out. He tried to paint that back line there and just hit it a little bit too hard.
Lutheran will try to get this point back as they are only one point away from winning this set. Up 24-13. 15 coming off the bench to serve for Duchesne, down by 11.
Nice pass by Matthew. You with the set to Will.
Oh.
Tries to get it through the block. They get it back. Another block by Duchesne. Josh, just out. He tried to paint that corner again that he did last time and just hit it a little too hard.
Duchesne fighting for their lives in this set, down by 10. Going on a little run here of their own, 24-14.
Out.
And that
there
will
it
do
is.
it.
There we go. 25-14. Lutheran High goes up 2-1.
Let's hope Lutheran High can continue this momentum in the fourth set and close this game out tonight against Duchesne.
We will be right back. Thank you for joining us. We're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back with set.
Oh, nice hit. Just goes out of bounds there for the Pioneers, and boy, he really brought the thunder on that one too. Will Schlill be back here to serve for the Cougars. Cougars lead this match, this fourth match here, 7-5. Ball goes out there. Will Schlill be back to serve again. Boy, I love the passion here of these kids out on the court, Brent. And not only the kids on the court, but on the bench as well. It's just a fun sport to watch. Fun sport to interact with, huh?
It is. I always liked playing volleyball. I didn't play high school. My days in high school, they didn't, boys volleyball wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
But I always enjoyed playing it once I got older and played in sand volleyball and played some indoor stuff. But, yeah, it's a fun sport to play.
Absolutely.
A lot of action.
Well, it looks like Sam Wyman will be back to serve here, number 13 for the Pioneers. Get ready to tee this one up. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, Lucas Reed just reared back and brought it down on that one. He saw his hand was about 6 feet behind his body. He's able just to bam, bring that one down. Nice shot by Lucas. Now UO will be back to serve again.
I mean, to have some more marshmallow roasting going on.
Love it. Oh, another miscommunication there. I don't think Matthew Richter was ready for that one, and Will Schlee had to dive, and all of a sudden Matthew Richter then was unable to track that one down.
Wow, Rhett is really reaching back for that ball. That
really is.
That was amazing. It's almost like he's hitting it behind his back.
Right? It's incredible.
Oh, you don't like to see those serves go into the net after that.
You make a nice play, then those kind of things. That's just what you don't need there. You know, especially after you have a lead and you want to kind of close it out on this fourth and make this the fourth and final game and not have to go to a fifth set.
Right. Get this over with and go get some pizza.
Right?
That's what we always did after our games on Friday nights.
Oh.
Go up to the local Pantera's Pizza that was
Pantera's
up in
Pizza.
Cave Springs.
There you go. Now, where was that back in the day? Pantera's Pizza.
That was across from Denny's. I think there's a bar there now called All Stars or something like that. Or
There's a bar? I thought that was like a bank.
No, the other side.
The other side. Oh, the other side. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. That was Pantera's Pizza, huh?
That was Pantera's Pizza.
You're dating yourself there, my friend.
I am.
I've lived here for 20-something years, and I never knew that was a Pantera's. I mean, you're probably going to start telling me stories about the Ground Round now.
Yep, and
Remember
Mr.
that place?
Steak.
Mr. Steak, yeah. And then after that, it was, Old Country Buffet or something like that, you know?
No, we had the county seat up at West Clay and First Capital.
Yep, there you go. Boy, man. Long-time St. Charles guy, Brent Gossett. Matthew Richter gets it over. Nice play. That's another lift not called. Ooh.
Oh, and that is in.
What, number 7 there. Michael Rakers with a nice
Duchesne
play.
has come back to tie this up. 11 apiece.
You know, we've talked about Kulma, you know, kind of being their secret weapon, if you will, and who's back to serve right now. But recently here, it's been Michael Raggers making some noise for the Pioneers.
Yeah, they have really turned it around in this game.
Close. Ooh, I'll tell you what. I think Matthew Richter will want that one back.
Yes,
I don't think he liked it. Now Coleman will be back to serve again. Oh, that could have been called.
That was close. Yeah, that was close.
Ian. Okay, let's see if we can get it to Ian here or Rhett in the back row. Oh, boy. That's one that number 11, Tyler Purvis, will want back because he just totally misplayed that one.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, be tied up here now 12-12 with Ian Sanford back to serve now. Back row hit, Rhett. Oh, I'll tell you what. Coleman did a nice job not going after that one. That one falls just outside. So good play by Coleman there to pick up his team a point, Brent.
Yeah, those are tough decisions, too, when they're that close.
You know, it's like that called third strike. You want to go down swing. We've talked about that before.
Right.
Will Schlee. Oh, boy, and Will Schlee. You know, Rackers went up for that one, Brent, and he just caught a piece of it. If he had missed that, I think that would have fallen back to David Roberry in the back row there. But nevertheless, Cougars are going to pick up a point.
Yeah, sometimes all you got to do is get a piece of it. You don't have to get all of it.
Absolutely.
Oh, a little miscommunication on Duchene's part there.
Yep, there we go. I think Rackers was not going to go for that one, then wound up doing it. And another's one he'll want back, and he'll watch this on film and think, nuts. Go for a little bit differently. Josh O will be up to serve again. See if the Cougars can get a 2-point lead here. Oh, and I'll tell you what, you saw that trajectory of that one there when
Is that Kuma?
no, that was Dane Gaither when Gaither went up for that one. We're going to go to a quick timeout here, so that gives us an opportunity to have a commercial, Brent.
Had a grade 3 AC separation in my right shoulder. That was the first ever season-ending injury I had.
Tore my shoulder, my labrum, had a few anchors put in, and my rotator cuff was pretty much gone.
Defensive is the position that I like playing, so there's a lot of slide tackling and elbows being thrown.
I am still actively playing tennis without braces on my knees.
This time last year, I couldn't do what I'm doing. I'm doing everything now that I can since the surgery. I'm just really glad I did it.
3, 2, 1.
Well, once again, thank you to our gold level sponsor here at Lutheran High School, Signature Medical and Orthopedic Services. And we're proud to have them sponsor us and work with our ATC here, our athletic trainer from Athletico, Mark Daniels, and have access to those surgeons at a moment's notice if any of our student athletes do get a quick injury. So Josh O will be back to serve here. Cougars lead this set 15-13 here in this fourth set. Make that 16-13.
So that was another one of those where you're kind of in no man's land trying to figure out if you should If you should hit it or not.
Folks, once again, if you want to text the booth up here and have a question, or we're mispronouncing someone's last name, please hit us up at 314-497-3014. Once again, it's on the bottom right of your screen, 314-497-3014. Josh Osborne serving again. This will potentially be his 5th point in a row, Brent. Boy,
We will take it.
I'll tell you what, Rackers just gets up there.
Yeah.
As does number 4, Aaron Wright. But they're both, I think one of them stepped on the line. I don't know if I couldn't tell if that was Rackers or Wright. Nevertheless,
could have been both of them.
That's the 5th, absolutely 5th point in a row for Josh Osborne. Here's his 6th in a row.
This is going to be tough. That's deep.
Make that 6 in a row. Now, you know, if we were playing elementary school volleyball, we'd have to have somebody new serve because I don't think he can serve more than 5 in a row. But he's going to keep going. He's going to go for .7 here.
Yeah, let's let him finish out the game.
Why not? That's a lift not called. Ian gets up for it. Over to Schlee. Ooh. And I think someone was in the net. Couldn't quite tell who was in the net there.
Yeah, I think it was Will.
It was Will, okay. Nevertheless, boy, that was a good opportunity for Josh O to come in there and serve off 6 straight points. Now the Cougars lead this 4th set 19-14 here, trying to close this match out. Brent?
Yeah, a little bit of breathing room. Just don't get complacent. Let's put this game away.
Remember in what, set 2, Cougars had a 6-point lead, about the same darn score. It was like maybe 22-16.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Pioneers stormed back. So I don't.
Nice patience by Red on that one.
That was incredible.
Wow, waiting for it to hit the net and come over.
Play that one off the net. And I tell you what, I love the exuberance of Rhett Holt there. You know, as he tipped that over to Ian, and Ian then brings it down, and just look at him saying, yeah, he just loved it. I mean, it's fun to see kids competing, Brent.
Yeah, it is.
Will Schlee back to serve again. Nice serve. That's going to Pioneers somehow but get it back over. Good defensive play.
Oh, yes, we'll take that.
Absolutely. Rhett Holt brings that one down. Cougars can now see the blood in the water here. They lead this game, this 4th set, 21-15.
I think Rhett's decided to put this game on his shoulders and take it out.
Senior leadership. Lift. I'll tell you what, you know, it just seems like number 12 for the Pioneers has had several lifts this game. I think he's been called 5 or 6 times, and it just looks close every time.
Yeah. Yeah, he takes that set so deep down to his chest.
Yeah, it really does.
You know, it really kind of almost makes the call easy for the official.
Well, I think Matthew Richter, it really does. Good point. I think Matthew Richter thought we had an extra hit there to get it over, but we'd already taken our 2, so he tried to set it up for the 3rd, or rather for the 2nd, and it was in fact the 3rd hit. So Pioneers pick up a point there to cut into that Cougar lead. Over. Oh, there you go. Just like you said, Brent.
Perfect.
Rhett Holt says, hey, I'm going to win this game, guys. Let's go. And he makes a nice play here. He'll be back to serve now. Let's see if he can reel off these final 2 points of the evening, Brent.
I think we're going to see a jump serve here.
Oh, just wants to get it over.
Getting conservative. Oh, nice block.
Yeah, a nice block, but it goes just out of bounds. And Colma, again, there's Colma making a nice play for the Pioneers. Number 25, Dane Gaither, will be back to serve here. For a big guy, he moves pretty well.
Yes, he does. Moves like a basketball player.
He does. So we got a quick question here. Officials talking it out with the table up there with longtime scorekeeper Ernestine Wilson and longtime PA announcer Jim Clark. This is probably the 742nd volleyball game they've worked together.
That's a lot of volleyball.
Yeah, between boys and girls volleyball. Oh, and that one there, Cougars get that one just over Lucas Reed, and now the Cougars are now 1 point away from winning this match. Not only this set, but this match. Rhett Holt back to serve again.
Josh Osborne checks back in. got the wrecking crew out there. Josh Wilshley.
Yeah.
Ian Sanford and Red Holt.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and there's Coleman making a nice play at the net again. Just continues to make nice plays for the Pioneers. And number 25, Evan Temple will be back to serve. Oh, Rhett Holt with a nice play. See if here's the end. And that's the game right there. And, you know, what a fitting ending there for Ian Sanford to be able to bring that one down and win that match.
Yeah, he was the player of the first few games. Nice to see him finish this one out.
Yeah, it really was, really was. So, you know, I'll tell you what, that was a fun match, and we look forward to bringing you another boys volleyball match on Monday, May 2nd, when we will have another Claw broadcast here, and that's the P4P, Play for Parker match.
You're in for a real treat at A&W. New real fruit shakes and sundaes. Choose from pineapple, strawberry, or blackberry. Try one now. It might just be the cherry on top of your day. Only at your local A&W.
Had a grade 3 AC separation in my right shoulder. That's the first ever season-ending injury I had.
Tore my shoulder, my labrum, had a few anchors put in, and my rotator cuff was pretty much gone.
Defensive is the position that I like playing, so there's a lot of slide tackling and elbows being thrown.
I am still actively playing tennis without braces on my knees.
This time last year, I couldn't do what I'm doing. I'm doing everything now that I can since the surgery. I'm just really glad I did it.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, your car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine, how much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call CarShield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
Had a grade 3 AC separation in my right shoulder. That's the first ever season-ending injury I had.
Tore my shoulder, my labrum, had a few anchors put in, and my rotator cuff was pretty much gone.
Defensive is the position that I like playing, so there's a lot of slide tackling and elbows being thrown.
I am still actively playing tennis without braces on my knees.
This time last year, I couldn't do what I'm doing. I'm doing everything now that I can since the surgery. I'm just really glad I did it.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.